goes.
Real case.
SNC versus Conga-Heli. Let's kick it. So first off, going with those platforms, just running around. Conga's probably going to play this pretty campy-like, and SNC's really going to make use of that rock, just to lock him down in the air, especially with shards.
Yeah, definitely. I find it interesting how SNC kind of didn't pull a rock immediately, but also, you know, tried to maneuver around the stage first.
Yeah, I think you have to. I don't think you can throw a rock right away in this matchup, right? Because like Eliana can just like side beat, you get you locked in the rock, and if she's jumping in the side beat, you're just locked there.
Yeah, really like the cool down tilts there going on. Conga definitely taking a bit more space back using projectiles and what have you. He does like to get up into Crag's face a lot, seeing as you know, he's pretty slow moving around sometimes. So.
Yeah, one thing with Eliana though, if Conga's spamming those projectiles a lot, usually going to cover directly in front of him, and SNC seems to know that, which is why he's sort of going for those diagonal approaches, like jumping on platforms, going in, rather than just like running straight at him. Especially since SNC hasn't been getting parries off very much, maybe it's not too confident with them. Could be an online thing, I don't know. Oh, there, cheese.
Yeah. I did also notice SNC likes to keep the killer up during this matchup. Maybe if he's at 5%, he likes to have something to, you know, catch us at forward, not backs and facing as the Ellie.
Yeah.
Stage.
Ooh, no mind on that parry punish, just wanted to get a little combo, but I don't know, it didn't work out too well for him. Ooh. SNC dropping the rock. Oh.
Oh, that was a cool interaction.
Yeah,
I think blasted it down B to get the upwards rock spike.
Yeah.
In the Ellie. Yeah.
Good pull, Conga's in a bad spot here. Probably dead, yeah.
Ouch. You hate to see it happen.
Yeah, and one thing I do want to point out here is, which may be relevant for looking at these games, SNC is a beta tester, and as we all know, Crag had some significant changes recently, so it will be interesting to, and he's been part of the beta for quite a while, and he knew about these changes before this tournament was, you know, live, so it will be interesting to see if SNC sort of has some weird mannerisms in his Crag movement.
You can definitely the John, you know, being used to these beta changes above Crag, but that's beside the point. Conga's been keeping it kind of close, I don't know, he's doing alright.
Yeah, Conga just really not being able to deal with this rock very well. Which is fair, Eliana, I don't know, having a big mean projectile in the air when you're an aerial zoner is pretty spooky.
Definitely. I find SNC is definitely good at, you know, those high moments of like trying to catch out defensive habits. As you see there, we saw like a jab down switch before, and now he's trying to catch out on like a specific read to get the kill on Conga.
Yeah.
But, you know, Conga's not really letting him have that at the moment. Still proceeding to play the game even though he's at extremely high percents. Someone could call it a lost game, but, you know.
Yeah, and that's it. Down tilt into forward air, really good combo. If you're a high percent, especially like any character at the ledge, you're gonna DI that in, and Crag's just ready for that with a forward air.
Yeah, and that's done. You know, pretty kind of convincing, I would say. And we are going to see the character switch from Conga.
Yeah.
I mentioned earlier how it's very feel-based, whether he's feeling it or not on certain characters against certain players, and it seems, you know, let's see how the SK goes against the Crag.
Yeah, I think it's a good op. Like, he was getting destroyed by that rock. It's like, rock, down tilt on rock is so good against Eliana. It just locks off all that space. Pretty sure it beats her weak side B as well. Just, it's hard to deal with.
Definitely. And we didn't really see too much, like, steam either. It's more just, like, him trying to get some side Bs in, but he didn't really have that lockdown like you really want from Eliana. Like, your control of space. Like you said, rock kind of just gets rid of a lot of that, so...
Yeah, Steam's hard to deal with the Crag because down B sort of just deals with it, and Eliana not very fast on the ground to carry down B, so it becomes a much better tool in this matchup than most.
Definitely. But it seems like we'll be going to a
Jules Vale?
Yeah.
Yeah, the town and city. Let's go.
Yeah.
Smashville.
Yeah.
I dig it. Yeah, I have.
Stage.
If I didn't have it written on the screen for you right now, I would not know what that stage is called.
It's got some cool music. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a cool stage. Yeah, let's kick it. Shovel Knight versus Crag. No pun in all rhymes there. CNC immediately go for that rock.
Completely different pace from Conga this time though. Last time he kind of sat back with some side Bs. Immediately this time he just grabbed full hop towards SNC.
Yeah. Ooh. Going for you. I think you went for a little break cancel maybe there, a little cutie one. We dig it.
Conga's definitely more aggressive this time. Using those side Bs as well. I'm not gonna say like online junks or anything, but it can be a little hard to read sometimes and trying to time it correctly, but...
Yeah, it's hard. Like, online definitely changes the game.
Definitely.
Yeah, SNC going back to the safety with his rock. Ooh, almost good. Conga just barely drifting out of that combo there. Because that up air surely would have got him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, SNC looking for the jab checks. He knows Shovel Knight has a huge punish game, and even getting carried at 70 could, I don't know, be the end for him, but you know, he gets parry first, all good.
It's interesting how Conga kind of chose to run at SNC when he was at mid% rather than going for his money backs.
Yeah.
I wonder what the difference-making process is.
No, I think I was, who was it? Some American Shovel Knight player was talking, had like some Twitter thread talking about, I guess, why going for like your money isn't always the best option. Because you get a really good opening. Sometimes you just make more money back than you'll get from, you know, going and getting your things, right?
Not true.
Or you get a stock, which is even better than any amount of money.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh. He had a chance to actually get out and roll.
Yeah.
But actually, something really cool just happened there. Conga landed. He's good at mixing up landing with or without an aerial, kind of fade out parry punishes. Or like
Yeah.
when his progression's going to attack. So he's able to mix up SNC when parrying heavy. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. SNC definitely moving around.
He just gets rid of the rock. Down tilt to up smash. Everyone is throwing. Oh my gosh.
Catches him! Holy shit!
Wow.
I like
I've never
that.
seen that before.
Oh, everyone hates
Wow.
the Shovel Knight side B, and that's just a bit cathartic. I like it.
Yeah, I looked at that, I'm like, damn, he's gonna get away with that full charge side B, but
Yeah.
SNC just actually pulling him out.
Yeah, SNC was stuck at the rock there, real spooky, but manages to get out, barely not going off the stage, which probably would have killed it, not being able to tech. Nice.
That was good tech chase there. With that. Oh, the fish! Oh, you got it. Nice.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, they're kind of playing around each other. Like,
Yeah, Conga's really loving that side B. I mean, it's such a safe tool, right? You just gotta throw it out, jump that way. And here comes the shovel vortex.
yes, using down B to... Well, SNC loves that spot, right next to the stage, pulling up pillar there.
Yeah.
Well, Conga, well, as he just demonstrated with the down B there, has a really good tool to be getting out of it.
Yeah. Like, SNC, like, he's labbed so much shit there. I mean, like, ooh! He's labbed a lot of stuff just at, like, hugging the corner, like, a lot of, like, break cancel stuff. So it's just, like, his safe space. And if you can make him scared of going there, it puts you in a real good spot.
Definitely. Oh, he's spamming the down.
Yeah. Not a bad idea. Oh, that could be it.
Oh, he was chasing, maybe looking for an up smash on that platform there, but... Oh, he's caught under.
Oh, I like the idea from Conga there, but just did not come out. The theory was nice, but you know, methods don't always work the same. SNC are getting a little bit desperate with these updates.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, jab nearly killing there, but let's see how he deals with English again.
Yeah.
Edge guard, but
Yeah, no, you don't want to forward smash there.
no. I guess when it does get to those high percent situations, it's just so much easier to throw out this forward smash, just hoping one of them will hit eventually. But I guess that will also mean your fate, and Conga just getting caught by that fair there and ending his stock. But now we're on to game 3. So do you know of any other of Conga's characters by any chance, Gabe?
He has an Edless, which
Oh.
I think he's going to bring out here. But Edless, yeah, he's bringing out the Edless. I don't know, fam. It's just it's definitely not his best character, and it's usually like a bit of a Hail Mary whether it's gonna do anything for him.
Yeah, look, maybe, you know, Conga was trying to, you know, instead of other game 3s against Edalus, Callisto, Gong 2, or anything like that, like, he's trying to bring out, you know, that same aura about him, but, I don't know, we'll see how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I feel as if once you've exhausted your like 2 best characters, going to a third that you don't play too much is always a big old gamble.
Definitely.
And SNC is I don't know, he's no scrub. He's got good defensive game. He's not going to get like rushed in by that Edless.
I'd hope not. But
I mean, we can always find out. Let's get into it.
Conga's a pretty fast player. Like when I think of fast players, I think of Conga in like hitting those hitballs and being able to get from one side of the stage to the other pretty quickly. So maybe he's got some other tech that we just haven't seen for a while. Because there's not many Edlesses in Australia either.
Yeah, we've got like Callisto sometimes.
Sometimes.
That's it.
RC, Blaze, that's about it. Like.
Yeah, I don't think Glaze plays anymore though. He's gotten Ori'd 120 times and gave up learning counterplay. Alright, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Rockwall, maybe Conga can get some cheeky kills. Early ones.
I like to see it.
We love to see it.
Yep.
Alright.
Rock straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
When there's no risk of just like a ranged get in tool, like a Zeta Fireball or an Eliana side B, he's got that platform under him, so he's like safe from like the side Edless side B as well. You just pull that rock. Like it's SNC's like favorite toy, so he may as well, you know, use it as much as possible. Nice. I'm loving those. Yeah. This is looking unfortunate for him. I'm loving those like cheeky tree. I'm loving SNC's like when he throws the rock up and just sort of like hits the shards, like down or up or whatever. Especially against Edless, because Edless loves to get like, yeah, Conga's like trying to go over him a lot, like using Edless's up B and just big jumps on those platforms to get around SNC by going over the top of him. SNC's having none of it and just throwing shards up there and doing some cheeky parry timing mix-ups with the rock bouncing on the wall. I like
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I dig it. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the control of space and just looking down Edless from the SNC, is kind of showcase right now with that.
Yeah. And he's got that.
Everywhere.
Yeah, he's got that wall to protect him as well. If I was Conga, I would throw a side B at that pillar because it's stopping like a lot of his kill potential. SNC's like he's got the stage control. He's between you and the wall for the most part. He's not going to die with anything off the side. Edless, apart from what up smashed, isn't too great at killing off the top.
Yeah, it's looking a bit grim. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really see Conga going for anything here. Like, he's not. Like, he's missing all his neutral Bs, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah, he's just.
a bit depleted.
Yeah, he's not dealing with that pillar either. Like SNC, look how long he lived just staying between them two. And now Conga's got the pillar as well. Like he's got the stage position now, but it's not doing as much for him. He's not really at high percent. He's gonna get combo off the wall. And SNC's just working his way in.
He's also got the parry timing from the snipers and stuff now as well. Like, it's just really difficult for Conga to be getting anything going. And this is looking like a wrap. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, fair to
Fair. He didn't drift out hard enough. Got a bit scared for. Yeah, it's scary on Rockwall. If you DI like, you know, a little bit too DI out of just that little bit too wrong, you die. Conga got a bit scared, just held in for dear life, and SNC was ready.
That's it, man. Just a 3-0. Like,
Yep, big old 3-0, which means we're moving on to our next winner semi set, which is